Today we're going to simplify expressions using the distributive property. An example is 2 times the quantity x plus 3. We're going to take 2 and multiply it by each term inside the parentheses. So we multiply the 2 times the x, which is 2x, and we multiply the 2 times 3, which is 6. So 2x plus 6. So that's how we simplify expressions using the distributive property. So let's do some practice. All right, we have 3 times the quantity x plus 7. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times a positive 7 is a positive 21. 4 times 2m is 8m. 4 times a negative 5 is negative 20. 1/3 times 6. 1/3 times 6 is 6 over 3. 6 over 3 can be reduced to, simplified to 2. So 2y, we have a positive times a negative, so that's a negative. And 1/3 times 3 is 3 over 3. Well, 3 over 3 can be simplified to 1. So 2y minus 1. Negative 4 times a negative 9 is a 36a. A negative 4 times a negative 2c is plus 8c. One-eighth times a negative 8x. So we have a positive times a negative. We have 1/8 times 8, which is 8 over 8. 8 over 8 is 1. And then we have an x. But we don't need to write the 1, so we're just going to call this negative x. And then we have 2 positives, so it's positive. 1/8 times 56 is 56/8, which we can simplify to 56 divided by 8 is 7. We have a negative times a negative, which is a positive, so it's a positive 3e. Negative times a negative is a positive, and then 7. Negative 3 times 2g is a negative 6g. Negative 3 times negative 1 is a positive 3. Negative 7 times a negative 3 is a positive 21a. Negative 7 times 8 is a negative 56. All right, let's go to page 11 in your packet, or just copy the problems here from the screen. Go ahead and do numbers 1 to 4, and then I'll work them out, 1 to 4. 3 times 5x is 15x. 3 times a negative 1 is a negative 3. Negative 5 times 1 is a negative 5, and negative 5 times k is a negative 5k. 6 times x is 6x. 6 times 5 is 30. 2 times a negative 4x is a negative 8x. 2 times a negative 1 is a negative 2. All right, go ahead and try numbers 5 through 10. Eight times 2 is 16. 8 times 6 is 48. And a negative times a negative is a positive. 4 times 6 is 24a. A negative times a negative is a positive. 4 times 5 is 20. A negative times a positive is a negative, so negative 12. 2 negatives is a positive, 24n. 3x minus 3. Right, a little glitch there. 7 times 6 is 42. 42a minus 28 plus 4a. Let me do it this way. Got distracted. 42a, then we have a minus 28, and we have a plus 4a. So we distributed, that's combined now. 42A and 4A is 46A, and then minus 28. So we could combine like terms. Got the A. All right, so now we have 30N, and then we have no, we don't. We have a, gosh, 18N minus 30N plus 2. So 18N minus 28. And that should do it. Take care.